Hello students, how are you all? Welcome back to the session of computer. Today today we are going to study or carry on continue with the chapter, that is chapter number 7, computer ethics. In the last part of the video we have studied about how what are the safety measures that we should follow while using the computers at home and in school. Today, we are going to start with a new topic, that is computer security risks and ethical use, that is cyber security. Computer security is also known as cyber security. What are the risks to cyber security or the computer security, and what are the ethical usage of the computer? Any action or event that can cause loss or damage to computer hardware, software, or data is termed as computer security risk. Okay, anything that causes your data to be damaged, or computer to be damaged, or the data to be lost, whether it is on the hardware loss or the software damage or the data damage or the data loss, it all comes under the term of computer security risk. Any illegal act involving a computer is referred to as a computer crime. Any illegal activity means the activity which you do not give any permission to, or you can say it's hacked, so that is known as illegal activity. That is involving a computer is known as computer crime. It is also known as cyber crime. Okay, the technical term for this is cyber crime for such activities. The term cybercrime refers to online or internet based illegal acts, whatever the theft or the type of misusage is happening nowadays on online basis, or due to the internet. Okay, some people are just sending the virus, or there are some technical terms used as phishing or spamming, which you are going to learn further. So these activities, online or internet based activities, are the illegal activities, and such activities are termed as cyber crime. So let us see that what are some of the unethical issues of computing, means what are the you can say risks of cyber security. The first one is hacking. The term hacker refers to someone who accesses others computer illegally with the intention of destroying data or stealing information. Hacking, what is this hacking activity? It refers to the activity which the hacker uses to access someone other's computer without his or her permission, with the intention of destroying the data inside the computer or stealing some of the private information. Such person who does such activity is known as hacker, and such activity is known as hacking. Now next one is spamming. It is a sending of an unsolicited email, which means when one person or company sends an unwanted email to another person. Means you might have heard that suppose you might not be heard, but there is something that is known as spam messages. Okay, sometimes you get spam calls, means such messages or such calls or such emails that one does not want to just accept or send, but they are sent unwanted to anyone or any other person. It is known as spamming. So if it means that one person or company sends an unwanted email to another person, so such emails or such messages or such calls are known as spamming. Spam emails are the computer version of unwanted junk mail that arrives in a mailbox, such as advertisements. You might have seen that some of the companies or whatever site you visit, they try sending you the emails. Okay, so that is what spamming is, spam email is. Plagiarism is the wrongful appropriation, stealing, and publication of another author's language, thoughts, ideas, or expressions, and the representation of them as one's own original work. It is considered academic dishonesty. Now this is what every person in his life has done, that is plagiarism. What is this? Suppose for example I told you to write an essay. What you do, you go to the internet. Okay, you search the topic, and whatever content is there, you just copy it down. Okay, so this is what plagiarism is. Okay, you are just stealing the work of another author, the one who has originally written it, and you are naming it on your own, that you are saying this, I have written this is my content. But no, the original content is the author's content. So this is what plagiarism is, that is using or stealing someone other's author language or his thoughts or ideas or expressions and naming it on your own, that like you have done that work. So this is what plagiarism is, and it is considered as academic dishonesty. Why it is said as academic dishonesty? Because it is done mostly by the students or the academic students who are in the research field, also in the schools also this is mostly done. Now next one is software piracy. Copying original software to multiple computers or sharing it with your friend without multiple licenses is considered software piracy, which is illegal. Now, for example, you have bought one game, okay, you have downloaded it on your computer and you have shared it with your friends, but it was licensed for one user only, but you have shared it with your 10 friends. So this is what software piracy is, when you just use one licensed software with multiple computers or with multiple people, and this is illegal. So this is known as software piracy. This is also done by most of the people. In short, software piracy is the illegal copying, distribution or use of softwares, that whatever you do or distribute or just the usage of softwares illegal, without the permission, without the license. So this is known as software piracy. This is also done by most of us. Phishing. Phishing is a cybercrime in which a person is contacted by email, telephone, or text message by someone posing as a legal institution to lure individuals into providing sensitive data such as username, password, and credit card details. This is the most common type of cybercrime which is happening nowadays, that you get suppose you might be knowing that you have heard that कि आजकल ऐसे spams हो रहे हैं where you just attend the call, or there is some message or some email type of thing where the person is saying that he belongs to a legal institute. Suppose for example there is one telephone that came to you, and they on that side, on the other side of the telephone line, the person says that he is from such and such bank, okay, and he says कि आपके पास एक OTP गया होगा और पासवर्ड गया होगा, please send us this password and we will carry out your work. Okay, so this is what phishing is, कि वो लोग अपने आप को ऑथराइज्ड बता करके जो कंज्यूमर्स, मतलब जो आप लोग को होते हैं, इंडिविजुअल्स होते हैं, उनको किसी तरीके का यू कैन से कि लालच देते हैं और उनसे सेंसिटिव डेटा निकलवा लेते हैं, लाइक द पासवर्ड्स और OTP और कार्ड डिटेल्स, योर ATM कार्ड डिटेल्स. सो दिस इज़ वॉट नोन एज फिशिंग. Individual right to privacy. Internet privacy is a major concern today. It has raised certain ethical issues. Advertisers track your activities and intrude on your privacy. Now, one of the most major concern in today's time is internet privacy. What is done as whatever site you open, suppose you have opened Amazon, so the advertisers of the Amazon just start sending you advertisements related to, okay, you have viewed such and such product, आपके पास इस products के ad आने लगेंगे. Okay, whatever you open first, the advertisement is displayed, then you can access it. So this is individual right to privacy. Means if you are opening something, this information goes to the browser. Okay, so then such things, that whatever you watch gets advertised on the screen first. Your online transactions, emails, and social networking profiles are scanned, thus invading your online privacy. Thus it is the responsibility to protect data about individuals. Whatever social networking you are opening or the emails you are opening, whenever you are entering the password, so it is scanned, means it is used and it is hacked. So it is the responsibility to protect ourselves from such unethical usage. Now the last one is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is to harass, threaten, embarrass, or target another person over and over again using technologies such as the internet or a phone. whatever I have given you the example of phishing, like someone is calling you or taking or threatening you or harassing you or just claiming to be some another person. So this type of activity is known as cyberbullying. Means any activity, any unethical activity which happens to you, uh, involving your phone or the internet, such activity is known as cyberbullying. So this was all about the computer security and unethical issues. Now, what is cyber security? Okay, we are having two more topics: cyber security, advantages and disadvantages of using internet, and digital footprints. We are having three topics left now. So let us first of all quickly understand what is cyber safety. Cyber safety addresses ability to act in a the ability to act in a safe and responsible manner on the internet or other connected environments. Okay, means how can we be safe and act safe and be responsible on the internet. So this type of safety is known as cyber safety. Now cyber safety tips are given below, and we will discuss it in the next part of the video. Okay, till then, goodbye.